In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on January 6, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Phoenix Suns versus Philadelphia 76ers. The Phoenix Suns, currently holding a record of 15-18, aim to break their 3-game losing streak on the road as they prepare to face the Philadelphia 76ers, who stand at 14-19 on Monday night. This exciting matchup will take place at the Wells Fargo Center. Phoenix enters this game after a tough 126-108 defeat at the hands of the Indiana Pacers, a game where they were 2.5-point underdogs. Meanwhile, Philadelphia is coming off a dominant 123-94 victory over the Brooklyn Nets, a game in which they were favored by 9 points. Historically, the Suns have fared well against the 76ers, boasting an 8-2 record in their last 10 encounters. The Suns are near full strength except for Royce O'Neal, who remains sidelined. On the other hand, the 76ers are dealing with uncertainties as Joel Embiid, Kelly Oubre Jr., and Kyle Lowry are all listed as questionable for this contest. While Philadelphia has won 3 of their last 4 games on their home court, Phoenix has struggled significantly on the road, dropping their last 3 away games. The 76ers hold an advantage in this matchup due to their superior shooting, connecting on over 47% of their attempts in the past 3 games, compared to the Suns' 45%. Additionally, Philadelphia has excelled at the free throw line, converting over 82% of their shots in the same span. Their strong rebounding, including an impressive 11 offensive boards per game, creates additional scoring opportunities. Defensively, the 76ers have been formidable at home, averaging over 10 steals per game in their last 3 outings, which could translate to numerous fast break opportunities against a Suns team that has been porous on defense, allowing more than 117 points per game on the road. Devin Booker had a notable performance in Saturday's loss, falling just 1 rebound and 1 assist shy of a triple-double. His production was likely boosted by the absence of Tyus Jones due to illness, but Booker's improved shooting was a key storyline. After struggling in his first game back with a dismal 4-for-2 shooting performance, he bounced back against Indiana. With Tyus Jones expected to return for the game against Philadelphia, the Suns will need Booker to continue his upward trend. Unfortunately for Phoenix, they rank last in points scored in the paint, 26th in rebounding, and 20th in points allowed in the paint. These deficiencies set the stage for Joel Embiid to dominate inside. Since this isn't a back-to-back for Embiid, a performance of 30 points and 15 rebounds seems well within reach, as the Suns lack an interior presence capable of containing him. This matchup is intriguing due to the inconsistency of both teams. The Suns have been one of the NBA's most disappointing squads this season, posting an 11-22 record against the spread. Their defense is lackluster, their depth is questionable, and their inability to protect the paint allows opponents easy scoring opportunities. Conversely, the 76ers have struggled with rotation consistency, as their lineup often changes from game to game, leading to chemistry issues. Despite these challenges, the 76ers have been more reliable at home and have won 7 of their last 10 games. Phoenix's dismal 33.3% cover rate, the worst in the NBA, further underscores their struggles. While both teams have flaws, Philadelphia appears to be the safer pick in this matchup. The Suns desperately need a win to regain momentum and salvage their season, but their recent performances suggest they are far from their best. The 76ers, despite injury concerns, are better positioned to exploit Phoenix's weaknesses, assuming they have enough healthy players available. Even if Joel Embiid is unable to play, the Philadelphia 76ers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have been trending towards low-scoring games. Phoenix has played under the total in its last 6 contests and averages 112 points per game while playing at the league's 25th slowest pace with 101 possessions per game. They face a Philadelphia team that allows 111 points per game at home. The 76ers themselves average 108 points per game and play at the 24th slowest pace with 101.2 possessions per game. In 2 of their last 3 meetings, the total has gone under. Heading into this inter-conference showdown, Showdown, both teams are underperforming relative to expectations, sitting well below the .500 mark. With neither team ranking in the top half of the league in pace, this game is likely to be a slower, grinded-out affair, dominated by Embiid's presence in the paint and at the free throw line. Phoenix will benefit from the return of Jusuf Nurkic after a 3-game suspension, which should bolster their defensive efforts. Nonetheless, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Portland Trail Blazers versus Detroit Pistons. The Portland Trail Blazers are set to travel to Motor City on Monday night, where they will face off against the Detroit Pistons in an intriguing inter-conference matchup between the Eastern and Western Conferences. The Blazers enter this game with a less than stellar overall record of 12-22, reflecting their ongoing rebuilding efforts that began last season following the departure of several veteran players through trades. Meanwhile, under the guidance of first-year head coach J.B. Bickerstaff, the Pistons have shown marked improvement and currently hover near the .500 mark. With a 17-18 record, Detroit has already surpassed its win total from the 2023-2024 season, signaling significant progress. The Trail Blazers remain somewhat depleted due to injuries, with Jerami Grant and Mattis Thybulle both sidelined. On the other side, the Pistons are still without Jaden Ivey, who continues to recover from his injury. Examining the team's net ratings for the season highlights a notable disparity. Portland ranks 28th in the league with a dismal -8.7 net rating, while Detroit stands at 19th with a more respectable -1.9 net rating. Defensive performance has also been a stark contrast lately, with the Trail Blazers surrendering an average of 122 points over their last 5 games compared to the Pistons, who have allowed just 109 points over their previous 4 outings. The Pistons come into this contest riding the momentum of a 3-game winning streak and an opportunity to climb above .500 at home and return to an even overall record. The absence of Jaden Ivey appears to have galvanized Cade Cunningham, who has stepped up as both the team's leading scorer and primary playmaker. Cunningham is expected to have another dominant performance on Monday, capitalizing on Portland's defensive struggles. The Trail Blazers rank among the bottom 5 teams in both field goal and perimeter defense, which should allow Cunningham to thrive offensively and set up his teammates for easy scoring opportunities once defenses collapse on him. Detroit ranks 13th in the league in field goal shooting and is average in 3-point shooting, which should be sufficient to exploit Portland's vulnerabilities. Additionally, the Pistons are poised to dominate the rebounding battle in this game. Despite their recent struggles, the Trail Blazers managed to secure a surprising upset victory over the Milwaukee Bucks on Saturday. However, it is the Pistons who entered this matchup as the favorites, having defeated the Minnesota Timberwolves to extend their winning streak to 3 games. While Portland has the potential to pull off another upset if they replicate their performance against the Bucks, Detroit's consistency and growing confidence make them a formidable opponent. The Trail Blazers have shown flashes of inspired play, particularly in underdog situations, as evidenced by their victory over the Bucks as heavy underdogs. However, their inconsistency remains a glaring issue. In contrast, the Detroit Pistons have quietly emerged as a team to watch, winning 7 of their last 9 games and displaying promising development. Their ability to force turnovers and their offense's occasional bursts of brilliance have made them a dangerous team. The Pistons have also covered the spread in 6 of their last 9 games, reinforcing their reliability. With their recent form and momentum, Detroit seems well positioned to maintain their strong play at home. So the Detroit Pistons to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Defensive struggles have been a common theme for both teams when it comes to defending the perimeter. The Trail Blazers rank 27th in the league, and the Pistons follow closely at 28th, both allowing opponents to shoot 37.1% from beyond the arc this season. Offensively, both teams have shown the capability to score, with Portland averaging 114 points over their last 4 games and Detroit putting up 111 points in their last 5 contests. This game is unlikely to be a defensive showcase in Motor City on Monday night, as both teams are in the bottom half of the league in scoring defense. Turnovers are another weakness for both sides, with the Trail Blazers ranking 27th in the NBA in turnovers this season. This should create opportunities for easy transition baskets. Moreover, both teams' poor perimeter defense could result in a high-scoring affair with plenty of 3-point field goals. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Indiana Pacers versus Brooklyn Nets. A pair of Eastern Conference teams aiming to improve their standings will face off in the Big Apple as they vie for an important win. On Monday night, the Indiana Pacers will hit the road to take on the Brooklyn Nets. Indiana is coming off a commanding 126-108 victory over the Phoenix Suns at home on Saturday night, where they successfully covered the spread as 2.5-point favorites. Meanwhile, Brooklyn suffered a lopsided 123-94 loss at home to the Philadelphia 76ers in their most recent game, failing to cover as 9-point underdogs. Historically, the Pacers hold a strong 112-84 advantage in the regular season series, although the Nets have emerged victorious in the last two meetings, including a 99-90 home win during their first matchup this season on December 4, 2024. The Pacers are dealing with ongoing absences as Aaron Nesmith and Isaiah Jackson remain sidelined. On the Nets side, Bojan Bogdanovic has been ruled out, while Ben Simmons and D'Angelo Russell are listed as questionable for the game. Despite these challenges, the Pacers enter the matchup as the clear favorites. Indiana has been performing impressively, while the Nets appear to be in a rebuilding phase, highlighted by their recent 29-point blowout loss. Indiana's form is underscored by their strong record of 8 wins in their last 11 games, and they have been a profitable team for bettors, going 8-3 against the spread during that stretch. Additionally, they've excelled on the road, covering the spread in 7 of their last 8 away games. However, their history at Barclays Center is less favorable, with just 1 win in their last 7 visits. Brooklyn secured the first matchup of the season with a 99-90 win roughly a month ago. The Nets have been inconsistent, veering between surprising victories and crushing defeats. After an unexpected 113-110 win in Milwaukee, they reverted to their struggles with a 123-94 loss to Philadelphia. While D'Angelo Russell has been a positive addition, it raises questions about the team's intentions as they appear focused on tanking for a better draft position after trading Dennis Schroeder to the Warriors. Brooklyn's recent form includes 2 double-digit losses and a 5-game losing streak at home. Scoring remains a significant challenge for the Nets, especially with Cameron Johnson and Cam Thomas out of the lineup. Without their contributions, it's difficult to envision Brooklyn reaching 100 points unless Russell has an extraordinary performance. Brooklyn's roster is heavily depleted, with numerous key players unavailable. The absences of Johnson and Thomas, who combined for over 44 points per game, have left a noticeable void. Meanwhile, Indiana has managed to climb back to a .500 record following their win over the Suns, benefiting from having the majority of their key contributors available. Despite the Nets' respectable 19-15-1 against the spread record this season, their inability to finish games makes them a risky team to back. They've lost 7 of their last 10 games, and only 5 of their 13 wins have been on their home court. Conversely, the Pacers are in excellent form, boasting a 7-3 against the spread and straight-up record in their last 10 games. Their defense is improving, and their offense is firing on all cylinders. This recent stretch of success resembles the Pacers' strong playoff performances from the past, solidifying their status as a team to watch. While they've had occasional disappointments this season, the Pacers are positioned as the stronger and healthier team in this matchup, so the Indiana Pacers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. When these teams met in early December, they combined for just 189 points, staying under the 226-point total. While we can anticipate a higher scoring affair this time, the key question is how much scoring we should expect. Indiana is likely to carry the offensive burden and is more than capable of doing so, having exceeded 120 points in 3 of their last 4 games. Brooklyn, though a concern, has managed to score 101 points or more in 3 of their last 4 games and in 8 of their last 12 outings. Collectively, these teams have seen the over hit in 39 games this season, including 6 of their last 10 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.